Welcome. Hey, what's up?
Hey,
We're
everyone.
back. How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to the Secrets Chronicles Paranormal Historians, where history meets the paranormal. And how's everybody in the audience doing tonight? Hope everybody had a great weekend. I know some people now, or some people that are on this screen, and we're gonna have some more people on the screen. They had a great time. So I know you guys did something this weekend. So today, I just want to let you know. Today, I actually got to go out. I had to take some care of some things at the bank, and I went out. And I guess where I ended up?
Where? In a
Old
cemetery.
Old
A
Faith
cemetery. Oh my God! Wait, I'm sitting on the fainting couch. Hold on.
I ended up in Old Faith Cemetery. Matter of
Bingo.
fact, I visited the site where I first see my first full body apparition. Was 13 years old, and I took
Oh.
pictures of it. I went to the grave that I seen where I seen the woman praying at, and I was like, it was something. That cemetery, Old Faith Cemetery. It's like the Mill Village, but it's entrance from Glendale side, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool going back there and taking pictures and everything as well. And
Nice.
so, I felt good today. And so I figured I'll get some air, and I had to take care of some stuff, bank and insurance. So,
We like to hear it. We like to hear it.
so I know you guys did this weekend. So anything you guys want to share? Any thing, Kim, with the the moon?
I have something if she
And the
doesn't.
second planet to Jupiter, and with Mars and stuff.
Well, yeah, a lot of stuff's going on. So we just had some more coronal CMEs. We should be getting another G3 storm coming in. We are apparently going to be maybe going to the moon or around the moon tomorrow. We have a launch scheduled for April Fool's Day, which is a weird day to choose in my opinion, but
Great.
they have it scheduled.
They're gonna say 10, 9, 7, 10, 9.
And they're gonna be like
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. April Fool, just staying here.
April Fools. We've never actually been to the moon.
No, we haven't been there.
So that's a whole other story. We should have something on with that kind of story. But yeah, so some other stuff like that going on. We've got a lot about happening in April, but we're not into April yet. So a lot more will be happening with that. But yeah, get ready for a geomagnetic storm. I don't know if that's what you were going to bring up, Jenny.
No, I was going to say tomorrow is the full moon, the first full moon in April. Oh. It is the pink moon, also known as, it's a super moon. It's the pink moon, also known as the, I love this, frog moon, breaking ice moon, sprouting grass moon, egg moon, or fish moon.
Egg moon.
Fun facts.
I choose egg moon.
And do you know why it's called the pink moon? I found this out too. The name corresponds with the early blooms of North America wildflower creeping or moss phlox that are pink.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So good old Farmer's Almanac. And tomorrow night, I think it's 10:12 p.m. is the full moon. Beautiful out there tonight. And I'm looking at it right now out my window.
Oh, yeah. It's super nice here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope it's nice for everybody else's too.
Yeah. It was a beautiful day. So I figured to get some air too.
So wait, April Fool's Day falls on a full moon.
Yay.
Yeah, weird.
Shouldn't be too crazy.
Yeah,
anybody a prankster out there? Not me. I don't like pranks.
I like doing pranks. No, I used to do them with my cousin every year. And that's before really he worked in his office. He was a vice president of some company. And I used to call his secretary and say, I leave a message and say, can you call Mr. Zebra? I'm at, I used to give the money. I used to give the number at the Bronx Zoo
Okay.
as a return call.
Oh my
And
God.
so he used to call up and say, "Excuse me, can I talk to Mr. Zebra?" And they're like, and every year I give him a different animal name. And after a while, he caught on. He did it for a couple of years, and after a while, he was like, "You think I'm stupid?" I said, "It took you 5 years to catch on."
That's fun. Oh, that's
Yikes.
fun.
Yeah,
I like that one. I like that one. I used to give guys my phone, like when guys asked for my phone number and I didn't want to go out with them, I used to give them the phone number of like the police station and stuff like that.
Oh my God.
You're the one who gave me that number.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Oh,
they picked me up
boy.
that night. It's like, what the hell? I did 4 years for what?
Ask for Officer Jenny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So we have great guests tonight. Fantastic.
We do. We have great guests, good friends, good guests, and I feel like we have so much to talk about that we should just get them right on.
Yeah.
You think so? How about announcing them?
You do it. You want to do it? You want me to do it?
No, you do it. Hey, I did my job. Now it's your job. If you can't do your job, hey, listen, I'll call the Bronx Zoo and get something here to replace you. You know what I'm saying? Something that eats bananas and scratches their head.
A
And
zebra to replace me. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I'd love to do it.
Replace you with a bat.
And it is my job. So anyway, tonight we have friends of ours with whom we spent Saturday evening at an investigation. So that's why we're not talking about what we did, because we're going to talk about it the whole night tonight. Or, on this show, if you haven't joined us before, we have a bit of a format where we focus on a location or two, but in this case, one location with lovely investigators in the field. And we talk about the location, show some evidence, and Kim does some reading. So that's our format. We're going to do it tonight. So tonight we have the wonderful Al and Leah Serrato from Seeking Ghosts with A&L. Welcome.
Hey,
everybody.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome.
I'm excited.
I know. So excited.
How you guys doing?
How are you?
Good.
Have you recovered from having us?
Oh, yeah.
From
Good
the
question.
invasion.
Yeah. Sorry, I missed.
They were so generous.
You have to come, Anthony, next time with Jenny.
I also bought a cot to take with me, just if we were going to stay over. I bought a cot and I had it delivered, and I made sure I got there the day before, so I have it. I open it up and check it so I can bring it.
Well, next time.
Yeah, and I'll pick up some nice cannolis.
Sounds like a plan.
Drink.
Sounds like a
there we
plan.
go.
Hey.
So
I
early.
never told Al I'm going to be so trash. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
Everybody started
So
already.
Yeah, everybody in our audience knows it, the drinking game. So
yeah, I mean,
love it. But that's not a bad idea. We should have those next time.
So,
Yeah.
there's things that we ask, a simple question and stuff. How did you guys get into like the paranormal, or did it come later in life, or did you experience things when you were younger, or it just happened one day?
Well, for me, I mean, as younger, I always liked horror. I grew up with horror movies. Like back when I was like 5 years old, I remember my grandma would always have to put the TV on, and it would say Thriller, and then this hand would come up out of the ground.
Yeah, of course.
I started. Yes, that was it.
Yeah, of course.
Always like,
oh man, I know these things.
That on for me. So I grew up loving horror movies. I always wanted to be in a horror film, and I don't know, I just absolutely love it. And then meeting Al, we got into it dating. We were like, oh, we'll go. We went to Letchworth, and that's where it all started. Before like the whole YouTube channel, we just found this place, and whatever, it kept drawing us back there every weekend. And then we kept hearing noises, seeing things, and then we started watching paranormal shows, and that's when it all kind of started. But back before all of that, you also had an experience with your ex-wife at your house.
We had an ex-house. I had an ex-wife. Still have it.
The ex-house with the
Ex-house,
ex-wife,
ex-wife.
you know, it happens. They get the house, so it becomes your ex-house. I understand these things.
It was, yeah, it's my ex-house too.
Your ex-house too. You know what I'm saying? She got it, you
Yeah.
didn't.
But we bought a house in Eastchester, New York, and it was built in 1901.
Nice.
And an old woman slipped in the tub, hit her head, and passed away in the house.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Yeah. And we were all eating dinner one night, and the dining room kind of went into the living room, and then there was a family room, and then the steps. So coming from the fireplace in the family room, we'd seen an apparition, I guess, walk straight across, and we all looked at each other, my two sons and my ex, and we're like, "Did you see that?" And they're like, "Yeah, we saw it." And I was like, "Oh boy, you know, what the heck was that?" And I didn't believe in any of this stuff, you know. So
Oh,
another
you
night,
never did? Like
Never.
growing up, you know? Oh.
never. Strict Italian family. We didn't believe in that stuff. You know, we went to church every Sunday and everything else. But
Yeah.
another time, I'm laying on the couch watching TV in the family room, and I could see a clear vision to the step.
Mhm.
So I'm looking at the step. I look over, and there's someone on the banister looking at me. A little boy. I don't know where he comes from or whatever. So I got up, and I'm, you know, Michael, you okay?
That's your son.
That's my son, the youngest one. So I go up the
Okay.
steps, and he's sound asleep in the bed with my ex. So I wake her up. I was like, was he downstairs? Was he out of the bed? I mean, it took me like a second, 30 seconds to get up there. She goes, no,
Right.
he's been here the whole time. And then I was putting two to two together, and I was like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh. So my mother-in-law, being from Ireland, she had to get the house blessed. And
Wow.
we never had the problem again. But we died.
Wow.
To this day, I don't know what it was, don't know anything about it. And then when I met Leah, she got me to go to Letchwork, and I was just fascinated by everything there. And I said, that's it. I'm throwing up a little 10-minute video on YouTube.
We didn't know what we were
We
doing.
didn't know what we were doing. And the thing just took off, rocketed through the roof. I was
Wow.
like, oh my God, look at this.
So then we kept going back there, going to new locations
Yep.
that we would find on YouTube, and here we are.
We're still learning about the paranormal. We're trying to figure it all out, just like everybody else, because I don't think anybody knows anything about it, like why they hang around, why they're still here.
Why they choose different locations that they didn't
Mhm.
pass away in, like
Me
Right.
personally, I think small kids, like babies, because I had a brother that passed away at 10 months old. His name was Michael. And
Wow.
I think small kids like that go right up to heaven. But I think everybody is here walking the earth waiting for Judgment Day. That's me. I don't know if I'm right. That's my theory.
You have to have a theory. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
I mean-
test it, you know?
It's so much things that why they might be left behind, you know, and everybody has theories. I have my own personal theory and stuff. And if you see on my my thing there, I don't call myself a paranormal investigator anymore. I call myself a supernatural spectator, because they
Right.
do not give you anything they do not want you to know. So
Exactly.
you're really a spectator in their world, and then they come along and they say, okay, this is what we got for you. You know, all the equipment you have. I mean, you can have, you know, I know as an equipment person, you know, you can have all this expensive equipment. You might get it on that $20 recorder, or EVP, or even a cell phone if you have, you know. So, I mean, yeah. So we're spectators in their world. That's why I look at it.
I
that's a
mean,
good
because
way to
one
look at
time
it.
one time we went somewhere and we were catching EVPs, doors slamming,
Doors open,
everything
closing, no
opening in
wind.
front of us, no wind. And
Whoa.
I'm like, what the hell is this? We went back the next day on a Sunday, nothing,
Nothing. It was quiet.
not a thing. So I'm like,
Yeah.
that's what I said. It's when they want to
Yeah.
communicate,
Mhm.
they will communicate.
Yeah. I mean, you might be sensitive to it and feel them there and stuff. And, you know, you could feel it. But if they don't want to show themselves to you or give you anything, they're not. You know,
Right.
they might
Right.
affect you, you know, physically. You know, you might get nauseous or whatever, sick or headaches, whatever, dizzy. And, you know, that's because of your abilities and what the energy they give you.
Sorry.
Bless
Bless
you.
Bless you.
Bless
that's
you.
cool.
Okay.
Bless you.
Have the
Up
windows open.
Hey.
Have the windows open, and it's all like hay fever time. It's starting to be that
You don't
time.
get me
Sorry.
sick. You're sneezing so much over there. Hey.
Yeah, I'm
But,
allergic to you, Anthony.
Oh, look at that.
Look, we just talked about that. I should get my cousin that cup.
Yeah, that's my hot cocoa cup.
So,
Oh, I
like I
like it.
said, they just come to you, and you might feel. But if they don't want to show you nothing, you might feel their energy. But if they don't they're not going to show you anything, you know. So, and all this equipment we
Right.
have, they're not going to do nothing. They might set it off by accident and stuff like that. But the equipment we have does not prove a haunting. All these little gadgets with the bells and whistles it might show that might be something there, but it doesn't show you. Oh, this is a haunting, you know. So.
Right.
We were at
Letchworth is great. I love the cemetery there.
I love Letchworth so much.
We-
I can
Oh,
explain.
Letchworth is amazing.
Yeah, like
That's
we
the
went.
place it started. You dragged him right into here.
Oh
Doing
my
it.
God.
You just dragged him like into the fire. It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get burned with me.
Like 10 o'clock at night, I'd be like, I got to go to Letchworth. She'd be like, what are you, crazy? I said, no, something's dragging me back there. I said, I have to go.
Kim, your question.
I
You
know. I
should
didn't even have
lead
to
with
ask
it
it
today.
tonight.
She didn't even have to ask it, and you
I didn't have to
answered
ask
it.
it.
You answer her question. Now,
I
you
always-
go home.
I
Thanks,
usually-
Kim, for being here tonight. You done
Yeah.
with your question.
Yeah. Good
Good
night.
night.
Done.
No, I usually ask because I understand what you're talking about. Locations call to you. It's my question I ask every single guest that we have on. Is there a place that calls to you that you can't get out of your head? You keep wanting to go back. You keep, you want to keep talking about, and everybody has one. So I'm glad you already brought yours up. But yeah, there's something about it that for whatever reason you're
Draws
drawn
you
to that
to it.
location.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's
What's
Sasha.
your-
Sasha
I
wanted
love
to say hi
it.
to Jenny.
That's a nice
Super.
cat.
Oh my
Look at this
God. Yes,
tiger.
we're super pet friendly on this show.
That's my
So
baby
what
girl.
do you have a place, Leah? That calls to you?
I would probably say Kings Park, but we haven't been there in a while. But I love
Kings Park.
Kings.
Yeah, I love Kings Park.
Kings Park. I seen something in there that to this day I can't explain.
Really?
Well,
Tell. You tell.
It was off no. It was off camera. And
Well, we're used to having cats'
Yeah,
butts in the screen.
She
They
knows
come
I
up and
foster
put their butts
kittens.
right by the
Sometimes I've got
camera,
like
and then they walk away.
6
So
kittens
They
all
always
over.
have to make their debut one way
Yeah,
or
they
another.
do.
Yeah.
They do. You're so right.
They have.
Well,
Yeah,
anyway.
they like that.
But what you saw at Kings
but
Park,
we got into the back of the big building at Kings Park, the one as soon as you pull it down the hill.
yes,
Yep.
yeah.
And we went through the back of the building. There's like a corridor, a courtyard, and we jumped up on a thing and went in. Our first time there, we're walking down the hallway. It was a long hallway, and there's 2 elevators. So we passed the elevators, we made a left, and we made another left. And as soon as I looked up, there was this big black mass
Oh my
floating across the ceiling
What?
and just vanished into the wall.
and I was like, did you
And I'm
see
like,
that?
did you see that? She
I
goes,
didn't.
no, I didn't see anything.
Nope.
And later we found out down that hallway is where the morgue is. It was
that was
coming
right
up
behind
that
you.
way, and it was just floating. I mean, this thing was huge.
Mhm.
And to this day, I know what I saw. We went back the next day trying to find this thing, and I could not
couldn't
find it anywhere.
It's like you got to see it.
I don't know if that's
But-
No,
being
I totally get it.
demonic.
No, I do.
What is it?
Well, I didn't hear
Yeah,
the question.
no.
What was the question?
I completely understand what you're saying. I have a picture from White Hill Mansion, and it's our friend Frankie Adeo, is sitting on the floor, and there is a massive black mass like on the wall, like above him, like
Yeah.
over him. And if you don't see that, like you don't know it, it's very like amorphous, it's whatever, but it's like this dark
Mhm.
black mass that's over him. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
The picture
It
is so
was.
scary. I'll show it to you sometimes.
Think-
But I
think
know what
about-
you mean.
Love
'Cause
to
it's just
see
like this huge mass, you know?
Yeah.
And it just kind of moved along like in and out. We were like,
Yep.
oh God.
That's what this did. It went right through the partition
Goes
and
right-
it was
yeah.
gone.
I mean, Kings
Yeah.
Park has a lot of stuff going on there. If you walk around, you find patients' files just laying on the floor.
Right.
It's like they got up and left everything there.
Yeah.
There's whole locations that have all that. And Kings Park has a lot of that stuff. I've been to Kings Park a couple. I went to that building you went to. I went all the way up to the roof and you know, and I had a lot of experience. I had doors. I mean, I walked down the hallway, the doors were closed. I turned around, they're all open. The doors,
We had
like,
that.
and I just turned around. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yup, it's crazy. We had the
You know what I
same
mean?
thing. I was freaking out.
The doors they're all closed, the whole hallway. And I'm walking down, and I hear something behind me. I look, and all the doors were open,
Yup.
going down the
Yup.
whole
It's
hallway.
great, and it's like how, you know, and there's
Yeah.
no like, it's crazy when
I
that you
understand
experience that.
if wind's coming from one
Yeah.
side, because a lot of windows are broken, maybe it pushed one side, but the
But
other
not
side,
the
how
whole
did
thing.
it open? That all open down the hallway. So yeah, that
Ugh.
place is nuts. I love that place.
Yeah.
Just so you know, we do have people watching all over the country. Sometimes people out of the country. So can you tell everybody where Letchworth is and where Kings Park is and where you're from, where you are right now?
We are
Yeah.
from New York
Hey,
in Putnam County. And Letchworth is in Thiels, New York, across the river.
Yup.
And then Kings Park is in Long Island.
yeah, in St. Kings Park, Long Island.
Kings Park, Long Island. Thank you,
Mhm.
Anthony. Yes.
And it's a trip.
And that place was Kings Park was actually opened up for the overflow for Kings Park in Brooklyn's psychiatric wards. And they opened it up out there because it was an overflow. They moved it out there, but then they opened actually Kings Park at that location was massive buildings, and
Hello.
they made it so big that they had their own fire department. They had patients growing food there and everything. It was like a self-contained community of, you know, and that's what they had the patients doing like therapy. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's a great place.
Oh, Daniel's
Daniel
DJ
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller, DJ.
What's up?
What's up?
Thought you wanted to see that. So that's awesome. I mean, so now we've gotten to Kim's question. I feel like we should ask mine, but let's get there.
This is like a
So
this is like a reverse.
Let's I know
Yeah.
reverse show. Let's start with this weekend. Let's start
Yes,
with
I
this
can't wait.
place that you this place that you are now working with. Can you tell us about that? And this is the location we're going to focus on pretty much tonight.
Just give me, Jenny. Do
Okay.
you want to bring up the pictures, or you want me to?
Can you pick up can you do them?
Okay.
Just got a lot of
Well,
people
I
coming
also
in.
just want to give a caveat. I did, and I'm still kind of piecing together the research right now of the location. And actually, some of the pieces of information that you shared with us are actually not accurate. So,
Really?
yes, because this is what I love to do.
This is
after
what she
doing the
does.
reading, I go and look at the location. But yeah, tell us about the building, what you know about the building.
I'll
And
tell you exactly everything I was told about the building.
yes, let's
Yeah.
do it.
That's how it
Okay.
works, you know? Yeah.
Yep.
Then we get there.
You can put it back on so everybody gets an idea
Yeah.
of what the building looks
I
like.
was
Beautiful
told
building.
this
Yeah.
building was built in 1925 by the Rockefellers for their minister. And supposedly it's on the site where school for girls for agriculture and horticultural studies burnt down in 1900, and some of the girls lost their life there. And this was built in the same exact spot.
Oh, so this was built over that spot.
That's
what-
yes, that's what we're told.
I'm gonna jump in already.
Yeah,
Because-
please.
That is true that this was a location where they housed a school for girls. This obviously isn't the building like you said. That building did burn down. It actually burned down in February 1912.
Oh,
Yeah. And
Is that the picture we have?
of
that
the
you-
previous structure? Yes, I sent a picture of what it looked like before.
Oh, that's
Wow.
it?
This
We've
is the-
never seen that, right?
This is the building that it looked like before.
Look
And
how big
it
it
did burned down. So the story happened is the girl, and I actually have an article, I can send you the article too. So there were 25 students in the building and 10 teachers. And one of the girls, I think, went down to the bathroom or to her bedroom and she saw smoke. And she actually alerted everybody that there was a problem. So they actually got out safe. So
Ooh,
so they did not, but hold on, there is a story of the girls dying, but not in the fire.
really?
Oh my
Yes. So they didn't
I
die
love
in a
that.
fire there. they all got out safe. So the 25 students and the 10 teachers, which that's like 2.5 to 1 ratio, which like blows my brain. But what did happen was it was 1907, 5 of the students were on a train trip somewhere and there was a train accident. And so 5 of the students at the time did die in a train accident. So
but that's not anywhere near the property.
Right, correct. It was not anywhere near the property.
See, we were told Mrs. Knox, one of the teachers, died in a train accident.
Well, great. So what happened is, yes, Mrs. Knox became the vision of the school, and she became the principal in 1911. Interesting. And because that number came to me in the reading I was doing earlier. But what happened after the train incident, she died shortly after, and she was in her 60s, if not 60 years old around then. So
was it due to the accident? Was she on the train?
No, they wrote in the articles that she was so distraught, she was so distraught over losing them, even though it was 5 years later. So I'm not quite sure, but yeah. So she died after the accident. Yeah.
Mrs. Knox.
So Kim, the woman you saw,
yes,
could explain the older version of Mrs. Knox.
It could, yes. So, and I found some descriptions about Mrs. Knox, that she was a very warm, loving woman. And this woman I was communicating with was a very warm, loving woman for certain. And I even said that. And then there was a principal who took over after, and her name is Miss Russell Houghton. And she died in her 80s, and she was described as being a little stricter. And she actually was the principal for the girls' school for 37 years. So she is highly tied to the school. But the school wasn't there for that long. It moved obviously after it burned down, the school moved. But that was in February of 1912.
Wow. So Kim, the older woman, could that be the one Anthony saw in the winter coat? Do you have a picture of her?
Well, it would make sense, especially being in a winter coat.
I didn't get a chance to draw her.
Right. Okay. So
we have
Mrs.
a picture.
Felton,
There is a picture.
Because she had a thick overcoat on, and she was walking like this, and she had a hat. Not even a hat, it was like a scarf tied.
But she was old, right? She could be 80.
She was old.
She was 80.
Yeah. She was old like you. I mean, no, you don't know.
I'm so glad
trust
all this
me.
information is
Kim
that
is
you dug up, because
but
we're totally misinformed.
Unbelievable.
There was no actual deaths there at all.
I got to draw that.
As far as I could tell so far, again, it's only been a few days. We only were there on when were we there? Saturday.
Saturday. I know.
Yeah.
So I only had a few days to do some research, and I'm happy to send over any of the articles.
No, that would be awesome.
Yes.
Copy and paste, and I can everything. But
so why is it so active?
Well, lovely question.
Yeah.
And too,
so that's where a lot of the investigating comes in, where we start to piece together, who's there, why are you there, communicating, stuff like that. So, but as far as I could read, I don't know if anybody died there. Before it was the girls' school, it was a lodge. It was Pontico's Lodge. And Botanico. There we are.
Botanico.
That one. Yeah, it was.
So that could explain what the lady said the first time, that the other medium said there was a speakeasy.
Yeah. She felt
that's right.
and somebody got hit over the head down there with an object, either a shovel or an object down there. That's what she felt. But
yeah. If it was a lodge, they definitely could have been serving alcohol.
And that was early 1900s.
Yes. Yeah.
So now, is the school was the Rockefeller's mansion built on that site at the school then? It was
after the school. Yes.
After the school. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it was for their minister, correct?
Well, it says that it was built with the minister. So and this is from what this historical society is writing. It said it was built with it. I don't know really what that means. If they like built it together or like
they made him hammer it.
Yeah.
Our historians are wrong.
Yeah. So
I mean,
I
it
just made a
was
quick sketch of that woman that I seen. I'm going to define it. I'm going to make it much better, but it's something like this. I don't know if you can see it.
yeah. So it was built.
Oh,
They're writing it was built 1925 by
Can
Oscar
you see it?
Verpette
Yeah.
for Reverend Dr. Rufus P. Johnston, who's a
I got to get
pastor
it better to define it, you know.
of John D. Rockefeller. So in 1925, it was built by this man for the pastor of Rockefeller.
gotcha.
But then it was the home of another doctor, Arthur O'Connor, then Cognitronics, and later Frank B. Hall Incorporated, which there are still documents of Frank B. Hall
Right, in the basement.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is all starting to formulate here a little bit.
That's
Now we
amazing.
just put together what happened when all these people resided there.
Right.
Like
what
is
went
it
on?
from Native Americans? Is that what we're picking up? Are we picking up people from the Revolutionary War? What?
What the whole thing is, because nothing tragically happened there, it does not mean there's still spirits there.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Spirits don't sometimes go on for certain reasons. And it's not always because of a bad reason or they got killed tragically or anything like that. It is a certain reason, maybe unsolved, something they didn't, finish here, or they just didn't want to move on. If a person loved the location, say that the woman loved the location so much, she might not want to go on. That's her heaven there. That's what she loved in life. That's what she's going to love in death. So I'm just saying, because there's no tragedy there, it doesn't matter. A spirit could still have activity, hauntings, maybe not, and some of the spirits that's there, maybe if you change something, you're going to see more activity. If there's paint on the wall or you have to fix a wall, whatever, so it doesn't mean because tragedy mean you're going to have a haunting.
Right.
So, I mean, it doesn't have to be, an army that was killed on that land, a battle or anything like that. So, I mean, that's how activity goes. It does happen. You if you go to a location like a battlefield or a hospital that has a lot of stuff going on, bad stuff going on, or just all emotions, you're going to have activity. Because a location like yours doesn't necessarily because that's the reason. It might be because of something else.
What's the Russian boy connection?
He and his mother used to rent the room or the upstairs up there in that back room that had that little sink in it. That's where he grew up and learned his English.
Okay. Only because on the spirit box, Anthony, the other Anthony, as I call him, he had his
Anthony
spirit box going.
Toast.
And Kim thought first that, remember you said it was a foreign language. You couldn't tell if it was like German or something, but it wasn't quite German. We thought maybe Polish. And then I said, I think it's Russian. Yeah. I was almost positive it was Russian. It had a lot of Russian sounds, to it.
Yeah.
But it also had a lot of Kim's
project manager that told you that because
you could really hear like some that like it's me like that kind of like Russian.
That's wild.
And I thought it was Russian, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
But we also had a lot of people saying Kim on that spirit box. It was Kim night.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we have video of that tonight. So that's
Kim.
good. It was like Kim, and they're like, "Did you hear that?" It said Kim, and they were like, "Kim."
No, they really liked you, Kim.
Oh gosh,
they did. They did.
Maybe they wanted to communicate with him. Maybe they felt more comfortable and at ease with Kim.
Maybe
Everybody loves Kim. Kim's a
Everybody
fan
loves Kim.
Yes,
Make a TV series. Everybody loves Kim.
Okay,
they do.
Well, why don't we see some of the evidence? Do we want to go into some of the evidence?
No,
you want to see? Let's show the rest of the pictures of the house.
Okay,
I don't want to show nothing.
Yeah, let's do the pictures.
Is that okay?
That's
you don't want to do nothing.
Is that the stairs I seen the girl on?
Yes.
Yes, and also Al
drew
can
that
tell you that that's how the whole thing started. If
That's
you
how
want to
the
tell
whole thing
story of those-
started.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, nice,
nice.
That's the girl I drew.
That's wild.
nice.
Yeah.
That's what I see
Okay.
standing on the stairs when Jenny went by with the live.
We got the name Beth a lot on this spirit box
Beth.
on that. Well,
Did you
maybe.
read any names, Kim, that said Beth in the info you got, or no?
No, not Beth. Not Beth specifically.
Bethany?
But it was a girls' school. I
Miss-
mean, there could have been a
Miss
Beth.
Russell
Yeah.
Houghton. Her first name starts with an E, so it's possible it's Elizabeth. But
Elizabeth.
no, I haven't gotten to that yet. That's something I'm looking into for sure.
And when I felt it, I got the name Elizabeth.
Okay.
That's interesting.
I
Okay,
think it
yeah.
Elizabeth.
Chuck,
Yeah.
who was with us.
That's
that
my
night, Chuck
what I got, but I
That
wasn't
lines
there.
up.
Beth a lot.
You know.
Hmm.
Okay, here we go. Next one.
Oh, I love that.
Because that
That's by the
chandelier
window.
shake, that would be cool.
It's
That is
beautiful.
cool.
That
It
is.
is really nice.
That's nice.
Beautiful.
I have
Okay.
so much video and not a lot of still pictures, but there are some. We thought we'd throw some up, but you'll see in the video that you'll see the
This
rest.
is,
Is that the dining
okay.
room?
I think that would.
I think it's
be
a
right.
dining room. Has to be.
Yeah,
Okay, we don't have too many pictures here, so we got
there's
this
just a
one here.
few. Yeah, just of the outside. I just took sections of it so you could really see it close up.
Back door. Is there somebody standing upstairs? I don't know if that might be a shadow.
It's just
You
a
see
shadow
upstairs
I
on
think
the
it's
right side.
because you can see the shadow on the door below it too.
yeah.
On the, you know.
Yeah, I know. I see a light coming in. It could be. You know that is. Yeah, that's a door. Okay.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
lights. Look at the
And this
sky.
is
though. It
this
was
is the
beautiful.
group that.
No,
Yeah,
that's
it
a
was
cool
such a
picture.
pretty night.
This is what haunted the place the other night.
There we are.
That was us. Look at that
Yeah.
gang, man. At least I'm like, can I bring a few people?
That looked awesome with
You
you
guys-
guys.
You
We
guys
had
are
the best
sports.
time.
Look at that.
We really did have a great time.
We
And
had a great time.
night.
I had a great time.
Love this place. That's like the main living room area, which we did last because I insisted on it because we put all our stuff there.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the Jenny
upset I
rule.
didn't go.
Investigate where you put your stuff. And it was really, really, really good.
Yeah.
So Steve here, who's in the chat, he got yelled at a lot on the spirit box.
Yes,
Yeah.
They did.
so much.
It was Steve.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Anyway,
we got some audio
you want to
stuff.
do your readings first, Kim, so they can hear what your readings were?
Okay,
Or
I'm not
we
sure
usually
what's
start
what here, guys. So
Yeah, no, I got you. I don't have Kim's readings, but I know the rest.
Yeah, Jenny, the stuff that you sent me, I just because it was quick, I just put it on right before you guys got on. I put Jenny 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no,
on
it's fine.
Kim, did
I
you
think
read
Bobby's
anything
right.
on Walter Law at all? Did he come up in your history?
Yes. Yes,
You did.
Walter E. Law. Well,
Yes.
Yeah,
Walter,
he was the founder of Briarcliff.
sorry, Walter W. Law. Yes, he owned the school. Yeah, so he owned the building.
Oh.
when it was
We didn't even
school.
know he
Right.
owned the school. This
Yeah.
is wild.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yep,
Walter E.
okay.
Law. Sorry, Walter
Yeah.
W. Law. Oh my gosh.
He owned the school. See, we didn't know that.
No.
And we put the rim pod in the clean out downstairs in the basement in the fireplace. And
Hmm.
whenever we mentioned Walter Law, the thing would go crazy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. I have a clip that I have of me saying I was doing my reading outside and a W name came into my mind and the reader went off crazy. And I was
Wow.
like, this W name. And yeah, so that's interesting.
I feel like we should do your readings first. I feel like we should
All
start
right.
Where
outside.
they marked? Kim, where they marked? The readings.
I don't know.
$1, $100, cobweb.
No, those are mine. The
Very
ones like that are all mine.
There's one here, 22 seconds.
No, it would be longer than that.
Okay. I don't know what you guys put on.
I don't know.
AQ.
Yeah, that might be Kim.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one, Kim.
There.
Yep.
Okay.
I think. Is that you?
Yeah, that's the last one. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's
the
I
an
don't
first
know what
one
order
there.
they're in.
Good.
What was that?
sorry.
That was the second one.
Get your hands off the controls, lady.
All right, I'm outside of 555 Pleasantville Road in Briarcliff Manor, New York. Just outside, starting to do a reading. I came around this corner here of this archway, and I thought I saw somebody in the corner here, like an actual person in the corner. So this is where I'm setting up shop, and I have a millimeter on there. It was silent, and now it's going off. And I have a RF reader, EF reader, and an EMF reader. So this was silent. Now it's not. Is there somebody out here with me? Can you come closer to that device that you were lighting up if there is? Thank you.
Whoa.
Wow.
So then we can go to the second one.
Okay. Which I believe is this.
Something about protecting the children. Protecting the children. Protecting the children. Watching the children. Protecting the children. Elderly women wants to warm my hands. Hold my hands. Protecting children. Rosalie. Where should we go? Middle bedroom. Middle upstairs. Bedroom. Books. Learned. Educated. But frantic. Educated. Maybe dementia. I'm sure can't find. I'm gonna put her in her 80s. So let's talk about 1911. What's that about? All right, let's talk about this man. Tall, thin. H name. Herbert, maybe? Worker, but has vest. Sneaky. Lurker.
Wow.
Wow.
And then the last one is the last one I think I caught an EVP while outside unintentionally. So I'll set this one up because everybody was coming outside to go. I think you were bringing them to Sergio, like to go around the corner.
Yeah.
And so Sergio, you can hear his voice, and then there's something else that comes in. And this whole section is a boiled down 18-minute reading outside. So I just kind of picked and choose some things to boil it down. So yeah, check out this EVP. Tell me what you guys think.
I feel like it would be great for you to send them the whole reading. Like, wouldn't you guys love to see the whole reading that she did on the outside, right?
Send it to
you. Like, your readings are incredible. All right, here we go. So
you can hear me like writing. I'm writing most of the information down, and I was saying some of it out loud to see if it would trigger anything. And I think at the end of this next video, you'll see it does kind of trigger something too.
So turn up your volume a bit, everybody. StreamYard is a bit soft. So if you want to hear this, just turn up your volume a little bit, okay? All right, here we go.
The structure at some point? Or was the structure at some point? Or was
Yeah, W. That W keeps coming up. I know. When I say the W word, I know. It keeps coming to me, this W word. It's not a W name that I know.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know. What did you guys hear? What did you guys hear in the EVP? Do you want to play it again?
Yeah. I heard it. Ready? You want to tell them what they're listening for this time? Like in all mine, I always draw and then I put the words in later. What did you
Just let them hear it, and if they need to hear it again, then you tell it.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Ready?
The structure at some point, or was the structure at some point, or was
Yeah, W. That W keeps coming up. I know. When I say the W word, I know. It keeps coming to me, this W word. It's not a W name that I know.
No.
Play it one more
You
time.
did-
Play it one more
One
time.
more time. Okay. Did everybody
I
hear
can't
it?
hear, so it's going to be up to Leah.
Okay, one more time.
Well, I can't hear nothing. I
Also-
just hear.
Okay. All right. Did you hear it at the time?
I heard
I think it was
something.
toward the beginning. I'm not sure.
It was the beginning, I think, right?
Well,
So you'll hear Sergio's voice, and he
Right.
says something, and
And
then
after that, right?
right after that, you hear another
Exactly.
male voice come in. And I
Yep.
don't think there was anybody else with you out there.
Actually,
Anthony
there
came
was,
out-
but not male. It
Right.
was Sergio, me, and Christina. Like it was Leah took us out. Remember to the other building?
Anthony came out with you guys. Anthony did come out, but I think
Oh,
he
yeah.
came out after because
He did. He was
I also talked to him too, and that's on the
did.
recording.
Yeah, no,
it
he didn't
wasn't
come
him
with
that
us.
moment.
He didn't come with us. All right.
And
Ready?
if you also notice, right before the voice is, there's another sound as actually no, before the Mel meter goes off, which is it's like a REM pod Mel meter. Before that
Right.
goes off, you do hear a noise come through the recorder as well, which I was like, I don't know, maybe that's something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing, but I don't know what it says. I want to hear that again.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was hard to understand the word, but I could hear it. Okay. Ready?
I'm going to start
the
talking. my-
structure at some point, or was the structure at some point, or was
Yeah, W. That W keeps coming up. I know. When I say the W word, I know. It keeps coming to me, this W word. It's not a W name that I know.
Wow. No, you can hear
Okay.
it.
I think I hear that one. I think I hear William.
Oh. Okay. Because I
That-
slowed it down.
That's been played, it slowed down a lot more, and or maybe
Yeah.
played a little. I thought I heard William.
All right.
Okay.
It might be in my head right now because you guys said William, but I don't know. That's what I hear because it
What do
comes
you
in
hear,
it's very deep and it's not, it just sounds like a distance.
It's not
low.
Sergio. What do you hear, Kim?
Anthony, you're talking about right before the Mel meter goes off?
Yeah.
Or right, like it's like it's almost like a, and then
Yeah.
the Mel meter
No,
goes off?
no, that sound.
I can hear that.
Tell you what that is. That's debunked. When you have a recorder in your hand and you rub your thumb up and down the back, you're going to get that sound.
It wasn't in my
No.
hand. It was
It
resting on it was on the side of me. It was resting
It
on.
wasn't in your hand.
No,
Okay,
it was
So
then
why
that's
were you
understood.
saying W?
I don't know. It kept coming to me in my reading.
See, so maybe it was William, and she
It
was
was-
getting William.
It just kept coming up. I have it circled. Look, I have it circled. It's just I'm circling a W.
Believe it.
W circle.
Well,
But it wasn't a name I was familiar with. It was weird.
no. Well, there's
I don't-
definitely a voice there.
Yeah, I thought I heard.
So, so in your experience, guys, do you get a lot of BVPs here, like on cameras and things like that? Because I did.
Chris was there from Realm Explorer, and he caught a lot of EVPs in the basement,
Okay.
and so did
Rob from Garden State Paranormal caught a Class A EVP in
up
the
in
attic.
Really?
Yeah.
See, and the one place I didn't do anything is the basement. So see you next weekend. No, just kidding.
Let's go.
See you tomorrow.
I would like to stay there one night.
I have Tuesdays off. No,
Because I feel
really.
like when there's less
It was-
people and people are not
It
there,
was so good.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you,
More stuff.
everybody to go.
you know,
Everyone go.
There's a lot.
I gotta
There's a lot
tell
of
you,
locations
I
like
wanted to go back the next day. Like I really did. I felt so good
Yeah.
at this place. It was one of my
It was
favorite
right.
locations. Yeah.
Thank you.
And whenever
you
you-
guys are welcome.
It just
anytime.
seems like when you're in there and it gets dark,
Yeah.
for some
Mhm.
reason, it just feels like the
Different.
whole
It's
thing
weird.
changes. Like the whole
I agree.
inside.
Well-
I don't know what it is, but it's
But
just.
even for like,
I hate the basement. I don't even want to
Mm-hmm.
go in the basement.
Yeah.
But for something down there, I don't know what it is. I don't like the basement.
But as far
It's
as us
creepy.
watching EVPs, I caught a breath the one time
Yep,
behind
the
me,
breath,
but
yep,
I don't think we've actually captured an EV that we know of anyway.
yeah.
Right.
Are there other investigations that's besides you guys? You guys are there all the time. You guys take care of it and stuff like that. So, can you leave recorders on overnight? Because I feel that it's you got a lot of activity there, but I feel
Yeah.
that when there's less people there or no people there, you're going to get activity. Because I know locations that I actually put stuff in and walked outside, and I got more stuff with nobody there. Then
We could try that. We could
Yeah,
definitely
I have
try
3
that.
recorders. I could go
or
to
even a camera.
I'll
You
go
have
back
any
to work
night
tomorrow,
vision
so-
cameras or anything?
Yeah. I would leave
Because
recorder.
I mean,
I
if
have,
you want to do a full, I got night vision cameras. I'll work with you guys
Yeah.
if you want me to set them up. I got
Absolutely.
That
plenty
would
of
be
them.
awesome.
And leave them there overnight, or for
Yeah.
quite a few hours when there's nobody there, and see what happens.
yeah, I would do this.
Especially
I would
locations.
come with them and just leave recorders, and I'd be happy to review them. Like
All
I'm
right.
happy to do the work for you guys.
Absolutely.
I feel there's something.
But we
goes
did.
on
I
there.
did
There's
catch
more-
EVPs.
there's
I
more
caught
that
a whole
goes
bunch.
there. There's more that goes on there than you guys actually seeing. And
That's
I,
what Leah said.
I said that today.
She said tonight, she goes, I think there's more activity there than we know of.
Yeah, I said that to Al when I watched all of your stuff you
Because-
guys sent. I was like, "This is wild." We captured stuff, but when seeing all this, and now with Kim doing all the research too, like this is
That
awesome,
helps. The
but
research helps because
Yeah.
now
Oh, it helps
This
a
is-
lot. Yeah.
So
Yeah, because-
exciting.
now when we give these tours, we have the right information.
and I'd rather
so
give
thank
people
you.
the right information
Thank
than
you guys.
the wrong information.
She's the best.
She is.
like I said, I'm willing to work with you guys with
No,
cameras
that
and
would
stuff
be
like that.
awesome, Anthony. We would definitely
Yeah, but
love that.
I want to find out what exactly is going on there because, like Leah said, I think she thinks that the place is more activity than we actually know.
yeah,
No, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
And I said,
Because
Kim, who did I say this to?
Have no
I think I
idea
said it to
what's
you.
there.
Mhm.
I was
Mhm.
like, this place is the kind of place that it's so comfortable and lovely. And then you go home and you look at your stuff and you're like, oh my God. Like you didn't
Right.
even realize, because like I did, like I didn't even get through everything and I found EVPs that I
when
sent
was
you that are
watching
really
after
clear
work,
and
I
loud.
was like this. I said, "Oh
Um,
my God, did you hear that?" And then I'm showing
Yeah.
out, and I got home all excited. I'm like, "Wow!"
Yeah.
So usually when we go there, I film from my phone
Right.
and I throw it right up to YouTube.
Yeah, which is
I
good.
don't- I
Everybody can
sit
look at
there
it,
A little bit, do an EVP for like 30 seconds. Oh, we didn't get nothing. I'm not using that again.
Right.
You know
Well,
what I mean? Because
I
we just
do,
touched the
but I
iceberg
do.
on the ghosts, looking for spirits. Like we really have to, like I say, sit down, set up cameras in all the rooms, and just sit there with the voice recorder and go for a while.
Yeah.
And we don't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
I volunteer.
I'm saying
All right,
I-
you
we got.
I'm the voice. I'm the voice recorder
Yeah.
girl. That's my
And
thing.
all
I've
you
got
do is,
9 of
I
them.
mean, a lot of times in these locations,
awesome.
all you gotta do is just sit there and not say anything, or just
Yeah,
talk.
and then something bangs and scares the hell out of you.
And then, like you said, you just sit there. Things come
Like,
to you,
what?
and you can hear things a lot more clearly because you had a lot of people there, so you probably had
Oh
some
my God.
contamination going on there too.
We
So I mean,
I
there's no
screamed.
group in there, and that's it.
I couldn't believe when you screamed, Jenny. Oh my
Everybody made fun of me because I screamed. But then when they saw the video, they were like, holy shit.
God.
Like that really was right next to your head, so loud. You know, and
Jenny, you said you
anyway,
seen a
we'll play the
creeper there?
video. But so
You
we
said you
started
seen a
in the
creeper
attic.
there? Jenny,
Do you want to play some? I'm sorry?
did you said if we play all the videos now, we have nothing for the end of the show. Go down the videos. You said you
I
seen a
thought we were doing one at a
creeper
time.
there.
Okay.
You said you seen a creeper there. You want to tell them about the creeper?
Oh,
'Cause
yes.
Oh, yeah.
I seen it on the video.
This what Kim said to me really freaked me out.
All right, let her
No.
say it.
Yeah. Kim said it. Kim, you had a creeper?
Yeah, well, honestly, that was why I chose that spot outside. So as I came outside, I turned the corner and I looked, and I thought I saw a man standing right there in the corner. He was this tall, skinny man. And so, you know, what does a good investigator do? We set up shop right there.
Yeah, of course.
So I plop myself down, and then he is a tall, thin man. From what he appears to me, is a tall, thin man, middle-aged. And he is wearing a vest, like a button-up vest, and he looks like he tells me he was a worker, like more of a carpenter, but he looks more wealthy than that. Like how he's presenting himself to me is more wealthy. He is like, he watches, he lurks, he peeks around the corners. You would see him as a shadow person, and he just kind of stands and watches in the corners. I don't know if he does much, like physically much. But yeah, he's creepy. And Kara felt him down in the basement too. She felt that there was this really creepy man down in the basement.
See, that blows my
And I
mind.
saw a creepy
Yep.
thing.
But back in the 1930s, most of them did wear suits, like even
Sure.
carpenters and
The
stuff like
vest. The
that.
vest was a
That
big
was
thing
their
back then.
natural
Yeah.
dress. But it just
Wealthy men.
Yeah, that's a good
blows
point.
my mind how this guy is down there creeping around.
Creeping around.
Yeah.
But
So
Jenny's seen a creeper on the wall.
Yeah, on the door.
Okay, and
But
that's
that's
what
not
I
the
seen.
same.
Well, the creeper we call creepers is what crawls up and down the wall.
Yeah, this wasn't like a man in a
Like
suit.
James
This
Creed.
was like a
Yeah, no, it's probably
an
different
arm.
then.
Oh,
like
an arm.
almost.
Jenny, anything like this?
Yes. Oh my God! I said the arms were like
The hands, look at the
noodles.
hands. They're long.
That's so.
That's what you
crazy.
saw? That's
Icky.
the arm you saw? Oh my God.
But I said the arms were super long and they were like pool noodles, like long and skinny.
I didn't
like
know she said that.
long.
Weird.
And it went around the door to the kitchen, like not to the kitchen, the room before the kitchen, where
The
those things are
dining area.
stacked, like mattresses or something. Yeah, I saw like
It was
this
crazy
thing
when I
reach
seen it.
around like a tentacle, but it like more like a pool. I know it's the only way I can think of. It's like round like a pool noodle and really long, but like an arm.
So
I can't believe you drew things with, and I never told him this.
No.
That's crazy.
When I seen that, she went live and she was walking around. That's when I started putting. That's when I seen the old lady. That's when I
can't believe
seen
those arms.
this.
That's
That's the
perfect.
first thing I seen.
And they were really low, like it was short. It wasn't tall.
Yeah, this is not that tall, and that this is what creeps up and down the walls, and you might see it on the
my
floor.
God,
And
that's
where did
crazy.
this
Yeah.
spirit come from? You know, like where did this?
I wonder if that's what I seen behind Kim when you came upstairs to have the snack.
Mhm.
And I said I just seen
Oh,
someone
yeah.
with a glass standing there. I wonder if that was the creeper.
Look how
or-
little it is. Oh my
This
God, it's
thing.
perfect.
But his fingers and his toes and everything, his feet are not feet; they're like hands type of things, and they actually to crow with, and the one foot is like a club foot too.
Huh.
That's
And it was like black, like a dark shadow, like arm, like
And
and
that's
it went,
what-
and it was almost like
that's
you go
what I
all the way
have there.
around the door.
We would see that all the time in that room where we set up, going from the one door to the other door, back and forth. We would see the black shadow going from one door to the other door.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
So, I mean, this.
Anthony, get out of my head. That's crazy.
You know what I'm thinking?
I did
now?
not tell him that. That's wild.
wild.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a little freaked out by that.
And he's not sleeping tonight, guys.
And she's a
So
vampire.
you have yeah, I mean, you could have everything there. You could have elementals. You could have like anything. You know, really,
Crazy.
it's a beautiful area. Really is.
It is. It's so nice.
And you're just beginning, to discover. You're
Yes.
you're peeling it, like layers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when people come, so you host events there.
Yep, we host
For
events.
anybody who wants to come. And then do they give you their evidence, or do you?
A few people
A
did.
few people did. Other people,
They didn't.
they all say they caught something there.
Yeah, no one's ever left there and didn't say like, oh, it was quiet, or somebody's always left saying either they were touched, they got an EVP.
Yeah.
Besides equipment going off, I'm just saying like actual things they're experiencing, like being touched with
That's awesome.
on their faces. A few caught some pictures, some images. Kara was one of them from 9 Lives Paranormal. She captured a woman in a photo. And I don't know anything else like that really.
Well, my back, I got scratch marks on my back in the basement.
Oh yeah, can you tell that story
Yeah.
if you want to? Sorry.
Yeah, we were all in the basement.
We were with
and by
Anthony,
that,
Derek.
Yep,
and
by that
Steve.
back room, where the long hallway goes down and it goes into that little crawl area in the back.
And what happened? Can I just say what happened before that?
Yeah.
So Al doesn't like the Ouija board. He bought me one just for the paranormal room upstairs. I've never used one. That night, Anthony wanted us to bring it. So I said, all right, maybe we'll just bring it for a prop. So right as Derek and I, Derek is Anthony's son. He said, let's do it. So right as we were setting up to do it, a little while later, like as we were, I don't even think we asked a question. I don't remember. We have the clip somewhere in our thing, but that's when he got scratched. So I'm like, all right. And he's like, no more Ouija board. This is it.
My back started burning. And I said, I think something happened to my back. You check my back. And I lifted my shirt up, and there was, I don't know if there was
right here.
3 or 4
I think there was
marks
4
across my back where, I can't reach them. So, and then another time, it was just Lee and I in the building. It was our first time in there investigating.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we're in the basement, and I go into that same back room, and I'm leaning up on that filing cabinet, and I'm just, filming down into the, the back hallway where the guy Greg said he's seen a head pop out and go back and forth like that. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll catch something. So I'm just filming, and I feel my pants get tugged on twice, like really quick, like boom, boom. I jumped, almost hit my head on the freaking tin thing up there, the ventilation thing. And I told her, I said, I'm out of this basement. And that was our first investigation there. And ever since then,
he just hates the
I
basement.
hate the basement, and stuff
And
happens to me every
especially
time.
after being scratched too. So I
Yeah.
don't know if the Ouija board had anything to do with it,
Or-
like they didn't want it, or
Someone
There's
doesn't like
no way of knowing. Yeah.
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 Well, I mean,
Wow.
sometimes spirits might scratch you. Maybe the one pulling your pants on the basement is warning you, not trying to hurt you, maybe warning you to not go that way. That's why he tugged on your pants.
it was weird because if it was like the height of a child,
So maybe it was the girl.
just on the side, right,
To get your
right around my
attention, you
knee,
said, right?
on the
Like-
side, pull.
Like to get his attention, like, hey, I mean,
And I
who
jumped. I'm looking
knows?
around. I'm like, I didn't hit nothing. Nothing's around me. I'm like, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah. So I mean, they might be warning you not to go over there, or whatever. And the peeker, the one who looks out, I don't think he's bad, but I don't know. That's the one that Kim's seen probably. And and when you get scratched on your back too, sometimes they just do that to get your attention. They don't know how, they have no other way of getting your attention to let you know that they're there, and that's how they scratch you. So that happened to me many a time, scratched or bitten or whatever. And burned. Where something
No, I
that's
can't
sometimes just to get your attention because they have no other way, through your devices or whatever. They can't, and that's how they do it. So
Right.
not necessarily every time you get scratched or touched, it's a negative thing. It might be trying to help you or just getting your attention.
And then,
But
and
it
then
can be scary for sure.
Oh yeah.
It is
And then
scary.
another time we were there, the front door was open. I have the key. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Oh,
So the front door is unlocked and open.
We're all
So
scared to
I'm
go in.
going through the
Like,
place. It's like 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, hello.
no one
Yeah,
answers.
that's
No
creepy.
one's answering.
So we're all looking
So
at
we
each
all
other.
go down to the basement. And there's two guys working on the boiler. A Haitian guy from Haiti and a Spanish guy, and the little guy who let them in. And I told him what we were doing there, this and that. And the Haitian guy goes, I'll tell you what. He goes, this place is haunted. He goes, I didn't hear nothing. I feel it. In my country, we
And then he
feel
showed
that
me, he goes,
stuff.
look at my hairs on my
And
arm.
all the hairs on his arm were just standing
So-
up. He goes, I believe in this stuff, and this place is
And Al
haunted.
goes, I have to show you where my pants were tucked. He goes, I'm not going
Yeah,
down
he
there.
won't
He
go
goes,
back
I
there.
won't go back there. He goes, I just
Huh?
do the filler and I'm scared
He
to
did it,
even
and they
do
left.
that.
What?
And he said
Yep.
there's a nice spirit upstairs,
Yep.
but downstairs it's a whole different spirit that is
Wow.
evil, and he
Yep.
and he hates it.
And
so
he kept
told
looking
us
over
that.
his shoulder, over his while he was
Look at
working.
Kim. She's like,
yeah, I believe him. I love
Is that
that.
true? What about the attic?
Evil.
What do you sense up there? Anything?
I don't sense.
Mm-mm.
I've been up there twice,
I've been up too, and I don't really.
and I feel when you come up the steps and go to the right,
Yes,
that has more activity. I feel
I
than
agree.
the rest.
Yep.
I don't know why, but something in there. I don't know if it's because of that little cutout in the wall. That's like storage.
Yeah.
Like I always think like something's hiding in there. Something's hiding.
That's crazy because everyone kept saying they felt like a little boy was hiding behind those, ductwork or whatever in that room, like crouched down, just
Yeah.
watching us, sort of just like observing, not like scared, just like, ooh, I'm going to watch what they're doing.
That makes
And our
sense on the pants.
REM pods were going off there. It
And
was
that's
really
when you
interesting.
walked up the stairs with me, and you thought something was cobwebs, but I was like, no, we've
I
been.
have
up there
video
for
of that, but I'm going to show it later, evidently.
No, you can start showing now. We're getting 3 hours.
No, it's fine. We can
Start
wait.
showing you videos because we're going to run out of time now.
Now I'm going to run out of time. So, no, I was thinking we could show it as we're talking about.
Well, to
it.
me,
That's
that
all.
back room in the attic
Is
feels the
something,
worst
yeah.
to me. And when you
So-
come down those back stairs into the kitchen,
That's
that
creepy,
stairwell
Mhm.
feels
Oh, yeah.
off to me
Yes.
for some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah,
I
that stairwell.
agree 100%.
Yeah.
Not the front stairs,
Um,
that back stairwell just freaks me out.
Let's start in the attic, shall we? Because that's where
Okay.
we started.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have a spirit box session with Kim where we heard Kim's name like over and over again. So we can do that. But my first thing was, I included this video of me thinking I walked through cobwebs because you can clearly see that there are no cobwebs and you see
No.
my
There were
genuine
no cobwebs.
reaction.
It was
Because I'm
so
wearing a body
clean up
camera.
there.
Yeah. Well, I'm wearing a body camera, so you can clearly see I'm not faking it. Like it's like I'm just walking, la la la, and suddenly I'm like, whoa,
Yep,
kind
I
of
saw
thing.
you. I was
So,
right behind her, and she's like this. She's like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
yeah. So I'll just play that quickly.
I'll tell them all too what happened because he was trying to debunk.
Oh my, wait, is there cobwebs up here?
Not that I remember. I don't think so.
I feel like I just walked through it, like a whole bunch of cobwebs. Is there?
I don't think there is because we've been up here.
That's crazy. Like I just felt like I just walked through a huge thing of cobwebs.
Jerry, who I think you guys know Jerry, I met him at the Hollow. He was here before I met him at the
Oh,
Hollow.
yeah.
And his team, they said they were touched like this.
I just felt like this,
So
like
that's weird. And look, there's like nothing. Because we've been
No,
up here a
there's
bunch
no
of times.
cobwebs.
Oh my gosh, you're the third person.
That's crazy that I just said that. Felt like I just walked through like a whole thing of
When
cobwebs.
you talk to him,
I was sure there were cobwebs. That's
be
crazy.
careful of this.
Is there like air blowing?
No.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Wow, that's
Wild.
wild.
And that's where what's his name? Rob caught the
Put the
EVP
EVP
up there.
in that section of the
And
attic.
so did Levy.
Oh yeah.
Levy from Ghost
Ghosty.
Hawaii
Yep.
and Chizza Chad.
Yep.
They were
caught
there
an
also.
EVP. I forgot about them.
And
Yeah.
they caught a EVP up there also.
I mean, it's not evidence, but it's just like to show you that like
Right.
I never feel that way like ever. And
Yeah.
it just felt like, whoa,
No,
what did I just walk
Wild
through?
you said that because Jerry and the other guy said the
Well,
same
that's-
thing. They got touched.
Yeah, like in
There, the
Letchworth, the
face.
time we were in Letchworth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
like
walked the
really
wall,
light.
and
Like
I felt
I
like
was like,
something
ooh.
going down my face. Remember, I swatted myself like I did the other night.
But the other night was a
Oh,
bug.
don't worry. I put some of that fun at the end on here too. And then we also did a spirit box session with Anthony from Parasite, and Kim seemed to be the star. So the thing to listen to on this is there's a lot of Kims here, like more than 2 times. Like you really have to hear it. And there's one point where you will hear her name, and it almost sounds like one of us said it, but we didn't.
Wow.
Like it's that clear, like a woman just going Kim, like that, like. And I thought, okay, is that somebody? But I checked the video carefully, and nobody said it, and it was like, wow. Right after Anthony says it. So here you go. Kim hearing her name on the spirit box in the attic.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I heard that.
Should we put K2 on this?
Yeah? Did you hear it?
Yeah. Kim, you heard it again? I did.
Can you repeat the name I heard?
Oh
Heard it
yeah.
5 times.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
That's
4 or 5
crazy.
times. Did
Yeah.
you hear it? Yeah.
Like, Kim.
And
Yeah.
that one just before Anthony says it is so clear. It sounds just like one of us saying, Kim, did you hear it? Like,
Where's that coming from? That's not coming from a box. That's disembodied voices.
that's Kim's. That's from Box. That's from Halte Box.
It
Shout
says
out
Kim.
Katie and Steve Halte.
Yeah, right. And I
Yep.
don't usually have my name called at places. That's very unusual. They said Jenny a few times too.
It did
I
say
don't-
Jenny
I
on
don't-
there.
Yeah, it did
Wow.
say Jenny.
Wow.
And then it said another name, and I can't remember what it said, but yeah, they were calling us out for sure.
Yeah. Even in the SD session, Chuck Lehman was there, and he was like, he was hearing, "Hey, Chuck."
Yeah, and Steve came up.
Steve,
so
yeah.
yeah,
That's
they were
what
really
came
calling us out.
Yeah. So everybody's hearing it. That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was really clear. That was the beginning of the night. So it
Yeah.
started out really active.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was really good. That's where we were. But I think Kara was in the basement. Anyway,
How did you feel about
that's
the
my
wine
attic
cellar?
story. What did you say?
The wine cellar. What did you think of that?
I didn't spend time down there.
Oh, I didn't like that
Any.
area at all.
I
Yeah.
spent none.
I don't
So-
like that one in there.
That's where I met the old woman actually. When I was doing my outside walk, there are stairs on the outside on the wall that go down, and I didn't know this at the time, but the stairs in the basement, they end right in front of the wine cellar.
Yes.
And I was about to go down the stairs, and she literally just held my hand. She was very sweet and kind, and she goes, "Oh, you don't need to go down there." She was just like, "You don't need to go down there." And I was
Oh,
like,
no.
"Okay." So I
You're
turned
good.
around, and
So
then
that's
we
where
went
it happened by the
down.
wine. Yeah, because that door's right there, and then the wine
Oh,
cellar's right
Yeah.
there.
right there. Yeah. Which I didn't know that until going down to the basement and then seeing that wine cellar. Ugh, yuckies.
Yeah. You didn't like that very much.
Yeah. It's
It's just that it's all red in there. The carpet's
it's weird.
red. It's
Right.
dark. It's
Weird,
just
dark,
eerie
yeah.
feeling. Like
It's eerie. And you
Yeah.
know, it's a great point because it sounds like you've had quite a bit of investigators there, and there's still a lot of questions.
Yeah,
which,
there's so
which is
many.
bizarre, which I feel like people should be, we should be getting some answers for you.
we all have to go back
Well-
and figure this thing out.
But
Yeah.
but that being said, like overall, like the structure and being inside it had like a weird vibe.
Right?
Like
Yep.
it's hard to describe.
Especially
agree.
when it gets
Yeah.
dark. I don't know what it is. I never had that happen to me before.
It is a weird vibe. And Kara
You
was
can't put your
saying it.
finger on it.
Yeah.
Like it gets dark and it just switches.
Yeah, I
It's
agree
true.
with that.
What it is.
I can't say every place I've been to feels like that.
This place feels like that to me,
Yeah.
and I don't know why.
Well,
I missed out.
you
Well,
did, but
you gotta
we
get back.
will be back, like it or
Thank
not.
you.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Sounds like we're going to be there all the time.
You're not that. I mean, you're not that far from me. You're like an hour and a half or so out there.
That's not bad.
I think
Yeah.
it was like an hour and 10 minutes for me. I'm going to see you every day.
How long was it for you, Kim? Not long.
It was only like 50 minutes. I was
Oh.
like, I know. Never happened.
You guys are welcome anytime.
Yes.
Anytime.
Stop saying that because we're going to come.
No, see, I'm serious. I have the key.
Yay.
The three of us
Okay.
show up one day. You'd be like, you go there, just check the place, and we'd be outside without
We'll
equipment.
take
We're
you to
ready.
dinner. We
Yeah,
promise.
just go. I'm telling you. Let me know when you want to go. I'm there.
Anthony,
pizza
funny
place?
story. We went to a place that Al recommended for dinner, and it was it was so crowded. Everybody was there. They were having the best time. I get the
You guys
menu,
like it?
right? There is not
sick.
a single dish
Yeah.
without meat in it in the whole place.
no,
As I'm a
really?
vegetarian, right? Nothing, right?
Nothing?
Not a dish. It's like fish, beef, chicken. There's not even like pasta, whatever kind of thing. I get to the bottom, it says kids menu, grilled cheese. I was like, oh. She was like, no, it worked. In the end, it worked out really well because I just told her, like, I was thinking she's gonna look at me like I'm nuts being here, but she was like, I'll make you like a grilled cheese with tomato and gave me like French. Like, it was perfect. Like, she made me a really good dinner.
You guys like it though? It was a good place.
She said she would make pasta too, but it was just really funny. I was
the
thinking,
front of
oh,
the place-
Anthony.
Yeah, I'll just throw a picture of the front of the place again. I mean, couldn't you? Oh, there's no grazing out there for you.
Oh, funny. Haha.
There's some flowers in the corner there you could have grazed.
That's on the bingo card, by the way. Him telling me to go graze outside in the grass.
There's some plants there. Maybe you could have eaten one of the
Check bingo
daisies over
card.
there or something.
There's
She's
another
gotta go
place in
graze like a
Chronicles
cow.
that resembles that place, which was another mansion, and then it became
Yes.
a nursing
We saw
home.
it. We saw it. We were like, oh, is this it? And then we drove past it.
No, it's a different place. It's way up in the back. by
Oh,
the
okay. Because there's
Botanical
another
River.
place by there that looks like
And
it.
we used to investigate in there, and you can't get in there anymore.
That
They
place is
boarded it
wild.
up. That place is wild.
Well, you can, but you shouldn't. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, every place we go to,
How close you guys to the 76 house? The 76 house, the
Yeah, that's a
restaurant.
great one.
How close
That's a
are you
great
guys
one.
there?
So I never heard of it.
Really?
Isn't that in Terrytown? Or
Yeah,
close
it's
to
in
it?
Tarrytown.
I don't
You don't know about that place? Because
No.
you could buy dinner there, but it's the actual not what was it? The Declaration of Independence was starting to be written there. Hamilton lived upstairs for
Yeah.
2 years.
Oh, wow.
That's how
We'll have
far
to
back
check
it
it
goes.
out.
There's so much
Very
history
haunted.
around here.
And you could go there, eat dinner, then investigate. So I was figuring,
Oh.
we meet there and then we'll go by you guys.
Is that the Bird and Bottle Inn?
Oh, is that the Bird and Bottle? No.
You got to look up the history on the Bird and Bottle Inn.
Yeah, we
Bird and
tried to
Bottle.
film there. They said no.
Yeah, we asked if we could film. They said nope. But another crazy.
She has to show her clips.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Joe,
No, I don't. No, I don't. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you do.
She
Another
wants me to
crazy
show it.
place is Hamilton Fish's mansion. It's called
Oh.
Glenn's Life in Garrison, New York. That's a window sneaker. But
Gotcha. Guerrilla, I call it.
because-
Guerrilla investigating.
huh?
They're putting the clip up. I don't think we could tell anymore about it.
Well, we whatchamacallit bought the rights to it.
Oh,
Our
okay.
clip,
Oh,
the Travel Channel.
Travel Channel.
So I
where
said
we
I don't
caught-
think
we
we're
caught
allowed
a
to share it anymore.
Full
So
body
it's-
apparition.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
We've had that before. Definitely. All right. So I do have some more EVPs if you want to hear. I have a
Yes,
couple,
yes.
3 EVPs. So the first one is, just in the beginning of the investigation, we went to the attic and then I decided I wanted to go into that kitchen area that you showed me, but I had it all wrong. So I was going down, I think, the steps of the basement.
Oh, okay.
In any case, I was opening a door trying to find it. So you hear me being very confused. And as I'm opening the door, there is a whisper, a really clear whisper EVP. So hopefully everybody will hear it. Turn it up. Yeah. Yeah. Usually you can hear Stacy speaking to me lowly in the background, but she's speaking, not whispering, you know? And it's like right on my camera. So here you go. I think this is it.
That was quick.
That wasn't it.
I heard it.
There it is.
We keep going this way, right? I don't know. We keep going this way, right? I don't know.
Do you hear it?
Yeah, it's like
I put it in twice and I put the words in.
Yep.
You got to really turn it up. It goes.
I was looking at the
Yeah,
word.
I couldn't hear it, but I heard it the other way you sent it to me. So I did hear it earlier. Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah,
hear
it's
it.
hard on StreamYard. It goes, thank you.
That's so clear.
Really clear. Yeah, really,
Sounds
really
like a
clear.
woman, if I'm not
You just have to
mistaken.
turn it up. I'm sorry. It does. It sounds like a
Sounds
woman.
like a woman, yeah, or female.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
and definitely
what I
none of us were whispering. We were at that time. We weren't investigating. We were all talking to each other. You know, nobody was talking.
Talking, saying something to you guys.
Yeah. So hopefully you like that one. That was good.
Awesome.
That was a good one. I think this is another EVP. I usually make videos out of my EVPs, so I guess we'll talk about it afterwards since I can't see because I'm old.
When you were living here, who was the president of the United States of America? When you were living here, who was the president of the United States of America?
I heard Taft.
Yep.
That's a whole sentence.
Mm-hmm.
It says
It is a
Taft
whole
was
sentence.
president. Yeah, it almost sounds like Taft was president of the states or something like that, but it may not be exact, but it's really like loud Taft.
Yep.
Another one that you probably have to turn up a lot on StreamYard. StreamYard is really, really quiet, but it's super
What year is Taft? What year?
Yeah,
I think it's like around 1910, 1913, 1909 to 13.
Let me Google it. What's his name?
Okay.
Taft?
William
Henry?
William
Taft.
Howard Taft.
Yeah,
And
William
Chuck thought he
Howard.
heard Howard before it, but
Oh, that's the W too. It could be William Law or
Yeah.
Maybe. Gosh. He was president 1909 to 1913. So yeah, right in that time frame of it burning
Wow,
down.
that's wild.
And right
wow.
That
That
is
is
wild.
it really is the Taft is really
That's
clear. And then if you turn it up, if anybody really wants to turn it up
So
and
if
listen
he
to
was
it with
president
headphones,
during that time,
you can
what
hear it.
happens is the place burned down within that time, and then it was rebuilt in 1925. So Taft was whoever's speaking to you is from that era, not the rebuild of the new.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
Right.
Wow.
So we have to
Exactly.
get into that time frame and figure out exactly what.
Also, was there any other deaths in that school? You guys thought it was because of a fire.
Yeah.
Right.
Anybody pass away in that school prior to that? You know, the time it was a school. You should
Would
find
they
out.
tell us the death thing? Did they keep record of that back then?
Well, is there a historic society in charge of this thing, of this place,
Yes.
or it's just
Well, not
yeah,
in
but
charge of
there
it, but
one guy's from England and he's
yeah.
about 100 years old, where I got most of my information from.
okay?
And there's a woman who's about 90.
Yeah, so that's
who's
what's
a
left
teacher.
over.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
but the whole thing is they might have something. You might have to do your own research and just let them point you to the right direction.
Right. Yeah. The
Yeah.
right
Pull
person.
books out on that particular place, and they will tell you, because not just the history. You can look in news articles, because
Okay.
there are obituaries to show anybody where they died, and just could look in that location and see what happened at that spot at that time. Because
Yeah.
Kim told you it was a school, so the school has records.
yeah.
That's
Right.
Well, they were all lost in the fire, but they said that in the article that most of
That's
the
what they
stuff.
said.
yeah,
Right.
smoking stuff wasn't saved, but they were fine. They were able to get out. So no, from what I could read, and again, this is just one article. History is not perfect. It is never perfect.
Yeah.
That nobody died from the fire, but students did die in accidents while they were students there. But from what I
Right.
read, not while
Not,
on the property. Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting because the next EVP I'm going to play is from the kitchen area, and I ask about the kids. I ask about the children, and it's only a one-word EVP, but it's a super clear word. And it makes you think, okay, what happened to you? It's kind of a sad thing. So in my EVPs videos, I'll run it first so you can just hear the word for yourself and decide what you hear, and then I put like a suggestion of what I think it says afterwards. So see what you think it says when I ask about the kids, and then see if you agree with my answer. Okay, good.
Good.
Are you ready? Turn it up. Crank it up.
Crank it up.
Crank it up. Here we go.
What happened to the children? What happened to the children?
You clearly hear that.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean,
Yeah.
it's sad.
It's very sad, but it clearly says pain. I mean, to
Right.
me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
So you wonder if, like,
You don't know what
You don't
happened.
know
No,
what
that's the whole
happened.
thing.
Yeah, well, they could have been sad. It doesn't have to be physical, but I mean,
Or it could be mental pain.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
I really did.
Also, that house was built, 1925. Whatever, through the years, what other pandemics happened? Because in 1940s, there was one that killed a lot of people, and there's other stuff, influenza and
Sure.
tuberculosis,
Yep.
TB, and all that
And
stuff.
they lost classmates. Like
You
it
know
could
what I
have
mean?
been like what
Yeah.
happened to the students that died in the accident,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Like I just said, what
Mhm.
happened to the students or the children?
Right.
Like, and they could have been in pain
From losing
about
them.
losing their friends.
Could that be? You sure it says pain in that train?
Pretty sure it says pain.
Oh, it could say train. Ooh.
Oh.
Let's listen again.
You want to hear it again?
Let's
Yeah.
listen again.
Yeah, throw some headphones on at home.
What happened to the children? What happened to the children?
I think it's
No,
pain.
I think it's
No.
more of a P.
Yeah, it's a P. More
Yeah.
of a P than a
Like-
T.
It's a really clear EVP to me.
No, that's
Like that's a pretty clear EVP.
I mean,
Um,
and that could be somebody that was there. Maybe they're not in pain. Maybe they're just explaining what happened to one of the children there.
right.
Or
Yeah.
it could be
you
somebody.
never know.
Maybe he was a caretaker. Maybe it was just a
Right.
teacher or a counselor, whatever. You
But
know?
it's intelligent is the point.
yes,
Mhm.
You
yes.
know,
It's answering a question, so it's definitely intelligence.
it's intelligent. Exactly.
See, this whole thing is like now just trying to piece everything together,
Yep.
It's gonna
and
take a long
we
time.
have to find
Yep.
out what exactly happened there
It's a
and
puzzle.
who is still there.
For sure.
We'll help
For
you.
sure.
We'll get you answers.
And you gotta get
Well-
used to the house. Like you get used to the noises. Like one thing we had to get used to on the upstairs level in the bedrooms
The
and in
heaters.
the game room was the radiator noise because it is
Yeah.
a heated building and there were so many knocks.
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
the
the
heat
old
So that's
steam.
why I want you guys to come
You
back
also
when
got
the heat's
ductwork
off,
there,
so you could really like
Oh.
listen.
That's a good idea. That's a
Yep.
really good idea to come like in the warmer months. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When we stayed there, the floor shook
Yeah, the floor vibrated
in the room where we set up. The whole floor shook, woke us up,
because we were staying
Wow.
there overnight.
and the car alarm was going off.
Yeah.
So now the car alarm going off, am I thinking like a
Earthquake.
earthquake?
Train
Well,
maybe. Yeah,
But-
like
And then when Chad was there, he said the upstairs floor shook too.
Yep, because we left them inside by themselves. We stayed outside, and he said the floor shook up there too.
Yep.
So we don't
What
know.
caused the other building to burn down? Did they say? Maybe some sort of explosion or some kind of thing that rocked the building.
No, it said it had a heating problem. It was a few years earlier that it had like a minor fire, and then a big fire happened a few years after that. It said, I mean, I have the article here.
Because there might, I mean, a fire, it got something to do with heaters and stuff like that. It could have
It
been some
was
kind of,
it was originally a 3-story frame building with 2 wings running back of the main building. It was built originally on the Macy estate, so that's interesting. I don't know if we know about that. I don't know what the Macy estate is.
Well, there's a Macy Road in Briarcliff.
And intended for a hotel.
That's why all the bathrooms probably. No? Oh no, that would be after. Never mind.
Let me see where it says.
That's interesting.
Well, if it was an agriculture and horticultural school, there'd be a lot of fertilizers there. I don't know if they kept them on site.
That's true.
Fertilizer mixed with sometimes with water, because I was a fireman, and you mix water with the chlorine. A lot of us were going to the hospital. I went to.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
The seal around my air pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just corroded it. So you never know what kind of whatever.
Well, manure is part of, you can make explosions, explosives
We
out of
did
manure.
ask. Do you guys remember in the SD session, we asked when Chuck Lehman was doing the SD session, we kept saying, who started the fire?
Yes.
Did someone? And he was like, cut that out, you know, whatever. Like he was just like, nah, not having it.
Yeah. I don't
No,
think
no.
anybody started it. It says it was found smoke coming from the interior wall.
Interior walls?
No, it's infirmary wall. Maybe it says infirmary wall.
Infirmary walls.
Right.
They didn't have spell check back then.
Did they have all electric back then?
No, it's very faded, so it's hard to read. But I think it says infirmary. I don't know.
Was there electric then?
A great question. I don't know.
What year?
Yeah, they had electricity.
Yeah, definitely.
February
But they
12th.
used that old wire back then, that old copper wire.
Right.
Yeah. It back then there was a cloth insulator. It wasn't what they have today. It was more of a fiberglass type of insulator around them to withstand the heat of the wire.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounded like it came from inside the building.
Kim, how many more? I mean,
I have a couple
videos you have.
I have like 2 or 3. Two. I have 3, but they're short. They're all short.
39:30.
Kim, the Estes thing. You want to talk just real quickly about how well that worked in this building? Like I found.
Yeah, we don't pull them out every time, although I do love Estes and we love using them. But for some reason, I felt like we weren't getting, we weren't getting clarity on our EVPs per se, and we weren't getting clarity on the devices very well. Like they weren't interacting very consistently. Like some places you go to, you're like, you can really interact that way and get your answers with like lights on, lights off. So I was like, I really feel like we're going to get some good stuff on Estes. Like, I don't know, for some reason, I felt like that was the easiest way for them to communicate with us. So we really did. Down in the basement, I have 3 videos of us down in the basement, 3 short videos. They're all very short. And it's really interesting. I'd love to share it if you guys have those videos too.
I think we do. Let me play Chuck and I'll look for him while I'm playing
okay.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yep.
Here's Chuck on the stairs, just giving you an example of how clear and how quickly things were coming to him.
Yeah.
With this here. Here we go.
Kim said someone could focus.
A fire broke out.
Oh my God. What happened were you here with the fire? Were you here?
She was looking.
Oh no. Holy cow. Did you?
For
What was she
you're
looking?
in doubt.
We believe you. What was she looking for?
Thomas, spirit.
There we go. You're on a roll.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he did an excellent job.
the first thing that happened was the dog. We can talk a little bit about that really quickly. Like it was all about the dogs
Yeah.
that night. Everything was dogs. Remember, Kim? It was
Yeah,
like dogs.
I have a video of that in the basement. Yeah.
Okay. And hopefully we have that. Well, I'll try to find it. Yeah, so it was like everything was dogs, and the Lehmans have one of those dogs that like a REM device, you know, right? That you touch the dog and it goes off. And he put it out, and he was getting like dog Bobby, and the dog's name is Bobby, and it was just like wild, and I just couldn't believe the clarity that he was getting, just to show that example right there. And the first thing he says is a fire broke out.
Yeah.
If you heard the beginning, like wild. But we got no impression that someone started it. He was almost like, stop telling stories.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good. I can't, maybe Anthony can help me with your videos of it. I can show mine quickly and we'll try to find it. I see the ones that you sent.
Okay.
He may have labeled them Jenny.
No,
you guys have to hear this barking.
Yeah,
You guys have to hear this barking. Come here. Sit. It is the most bizarre thing. There's barking, and then the guy goes sit, and then there's barking, and then he says, "Good."
That's so crazy.
Yeah, and that was in the basement, and that was with Kara, and Kara was on the Estes, and Josh and I were asking or just listening and interacting, and it was off the charts. She was getting sit, stay, come,
right,
barking. Yeah, it was crazy.
And upstairs she was barking as well.
Yep.
Yep. I think there's more. Are these also SC sessions?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Staying.
Do you like this place?
Sure. Yep.
I love it. They really communicated so well on this.
Yeah, they did.
Here's the last one.
And just
Oh, sorry, Kim.
Oh, no, it's okay. Just as a reminder, I mean, when you're in Estes, you can actually even hear it kind of going on in the background. There's walking going on upstairs too, but you can hear this like this static almost in the background.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she's hearing. So she can't hear anything we're saying. It's pitch black down there. There's no words. You know, she's not hearing what we're asking. So for there to be intelligent responses on questions and statements we're asking, I mean, I can't, you know, explain that.
It's way beyond coincidence when you say, do you like it here? Sure.
Yeah.
You know?
What are you doing here? Staying. Do you like it here?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Right. It's just.
All right, you ready for let's show the last one of these.
Did someone come in here?
Sorry.
Did someone come in here?
I don't want to.
Why don't you want to come in here?
Come. Sit.
Where do you want us to sit? The dog.
Wow.
She's talking about the dog, I think.
Maybe we were sitting on the ground too, so it's hard to say. But
These animals sense, you know. I don't know.
That was incredible. Yeah, I think that method, I would focus on that. They really seemed to respond to it. And Chuck was amazing. I mean,
he did great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have like 40 minutes of him.
I wonder if the Lorca controls the
names.
basement.
Like, Ira, Beth, Steve, Bobby, like what was the other one? Dave or something. Like so many names. And it makes you think, that makes sense if there was a school or there were kids or,
Right.
It was a nursing home one time.
And he said they were all different voices too, which is like one of the things that we recommend. Like, I mean, you're pros, but places like that, it's like, okay, one at a time, right? Like you can say like, okay, one person at a time, come forward and speak to me. That happens at the Ritz Theater a lot. Like it's like do, and you're like, okay, one at a time. And who's going to give me the story? So let's have some fun in the last two clips because these are funny. The first one is me completely losing my shit. It's very funny because we were all up in the bedroom. We kept hearing knocking in the other room. And all of us were like, is it the radiator? Is it not the radiator? Right. Is it the radiator? And so Anthony, the other Anthony, and I decided to go check it out. And sure enough, on the video, I want you to pay attention. You will hear the knocks of the radiator. They're kind of metallic, and you'll hear like 2 knocks in a row, and that's the radiator. And I was like, I don't think that's, I don't think what I heard is the radiator. It was more like this. And I knocked on the wall really loud, and then it knocks back on the wall so loudly. And yes, you get to hear me scream. Here we go.
Was that the radiator? Is that knocking? No, I mean before. That loud knocking? That 2 knocking? I don't know what that was. That was loud. Right next to me, and then we said knock where you are. And almost like if it's like a radiator, it's like a bang. That was like a, Yeah. Like I'm right here. No. No, I didn't. Anthony, come
It was so loud, and it's like right behind me. You can hear the wood.
You can.
Oh my God.
Was it like something got thrown, or it was like a knock? Like you felt the vibration?
It felt like the vibration of the wall. I was leaning against the wall, and it felt like someone went like that loud.
Yeah, wow.
Like it was a bang. Like that. And I'm like, that was not the radiator. That was not the pipes. It was like, and it was funny because it was almost like they were imitating me. I'm like, was that the radiator? Because it sounded more like this. And it it was like they knocked back.
Yeah, absolutely.
It startled me. I screamed. Like, yeah, exactly. I did. I jumped. I was like, Anthony, come over here. Yeah, exactly. The spirit knocked back. Like I was just like, it sounded like that. It was like,
they definitely did.
And of course, everybody in the other room got a big kick out of it because I got scared.
We were all sitting there, right? We all heard it, and then you're like,
I think we were downstairs at the time, Kim. Remember, and we heard it.
And then you guys heard it.
Well, we were asking for a sign because you had seen the shadow behind me, and this was around the time. We're not sure if it was the same timestamp as when the knock happened. But you were asking for, or we were asking for interaction. Can you knock on something to show us that you're there?
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was the same time.
Yeah, we don't know because then we heard you upstairs screaming and we were like, what the heck is going on up there?
Yeah. Oh my God. It was so loud. And I had the body camera on.
Right. I think it was around that time.
I think it was.
I think you're right because I do remember them screaming upstairs and I was like, oh, I hope they're okay or something like that.
Right. Yes.
Hope they're okay. I'm out of here.
I was like, Anthony, get over here. I'll cut that part off. I was like, Anthony, get over here.
Oh my gosh.
It's not the first time, won't be the last. I'm like, Anthony, you come with me.
Yeah, he's a steady Eddie.
It was just so startling. And honestly, like I heard those, I was really starting to study. I'm a noise person, I'm a listener. And I was studying those radiator knocks and the knocks in the walls. And I'm like, yeah, no, those were like metallic and like, it was like,
yes,
you could hear 2. And then I was like, that one's more like this. And it bangs back. I was like, oh my God.
That was an awesome catch. That was crazy.
Good one. All right. So at the end, we had a little bit of fun, and we like to have fun on this show. So this is a good one at the end. Chuck decided to put fake money up on the mantle and asked for someone to ring the bell. We were getting activity from it. And I decided alcohol would be even better. So we put some bourbon up there, and the REM pod started going off. It was pretty cool, but it's a little bit of fun at the end. So I thought I would play that. Just a little bit of fun if I can find it. Sorry. Oh, the $100. Here we go.
So I feel like we got to up the ante.
A $100 bill. You have to ring this bell.
Oh wait, I've got something even better. Well, maybe. Possibly better. Wow, that's good. Oh my God.
That doesn't count for the $100.
We're not. Yeah. You got to ring the bell and you get the alcohol. Ready? You get whatever this is. What is this? Bourbon.
Ooh, bourbon.
You get. If you're gonna ring. Yeah, let's make sure everybody's in here. All right, anybody who rings the bell gets the bourbon. And the $100. There we go. Now we're.
That thing was going off. That REM pod was going off. We were like, who wants this? It was going off. It was really fun. I don't know. I just thought that was funny. I love Chuck's like, ooh, bourbon.
We're getting close to the end of the show. You guys want to start pushing, how can people come and see the place, or you have a YouTube channel so they could see your evidence that you got, or, from the Seeker's Ghost?
Yep, we have YouTube, Seeking Ghosts with A&L. We're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Messenger, and if someone wants to and doesn't have any of that, you can email me at Leah, LEAH 10579 @gmail.com, and you can inquire about setting a date with us. We're usually pretty open and do like mostly Saturday nights just because we work, but we can do a Friday night if that's, the only night you have available. We can schedule a Friday date as well.
Yeah.
And we can, tell you where it is and how much it is to come.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't recommend it enough.
Do they give tours, history tours of the place also? Or is it just paranormal stuff going on there?
They do not give tours. The place is basically just locked up. And not the caretaker, one of the owners actually gave me the key and said I could use the building to do whatever I want with.
And then we have to give the proceeds.
Yeah, we give him,
because
half the cut, and
it's his place. So
yeah,
that's awesome. Tell me again, Leah, 1057
10579 @gmail.com. 105.
Yeah, I'm just putting it in the chat so people have it.
Oh, thank you, Jenny.
No, of course. I got you, girl.
And it looks like a great place. And the money that you guys get goes back to the place and everything. And
yeah.
So that's what we got to keep these places going. That's what.
Oh, look at this! Come back again.
Come back again.
Yeah, please. We'll have to bring more evidence next time. After we go again.
Yeah, that would be.
You guys have to go again soon, very soon. Like soon as you get back from,
yeah, and make sure.
See you tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. I'm serious about coming back.
The heat on that night, so there was a little heat.
Yeah, because it was a little cold.
I could turn it down or do whatever I want with it.
It was fine.
I got my cot, so.
Yeah, he's coming, and he's never leaving.
Yes.
I got my cot.
Lee and I slept in that back room by the kitchen.
Where those
doors are, and the two doors that shut by the fireplace. We slept in there.
Nice.
And it was crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the basement. I'm gonna sleep in the basement.
You could have fun.
Oh my God.
Oh
I'll
my God,
go down
you're not
there
gonna be able
with
to
Jenny.
breathe.
By
I'm
myself.
sleeping down there.
I don't
I
know
would
if
stay
that.
down there.
I don't know if
If
that's.
you-
No, Kim's like, no, you're not.
recommended.
No, you're not.
I want someone to sleep in the attic and the basement.
Oh, I'll sleep in the attic
Okay.
or the basement.
It's gonna be hot up
Leah,
there.
Yes.
what is next for you guys? What's coming up
Penhurst.
for you guys? Paracons, events,
Penhurst.
investigations. I know it's coming up Friday.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Penhurst is
you guys go with us to Penhurst?
Yes,
Yep. First
Awesome.
time.
we're gonna go to Penhurst, and then we have
Really?
And then we
a
have
couple of other.
well, we have the Hollow in August.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
My life's
Awesome.
Paranormal. And then we have why am I going blank on the it's June 6th. It's Bill's
Oh, the cryptids.
yes,
oh,
yes,
Oh,
thank
yeah, I'll
you.
be there also.
Awesome.
Good.
Yeah, we
got
bought
two
a
spots.
table already to sell some merch. So
Cool.
Good. We'll see
Can't
that.
wait.
I know.
Awesome.
I have my hat. I love it.
thank
So
you.
yeah, I'll see you there. So we'll see you at Penhurst on Friday. We'll be
Yes.
investigating together. So next week we can talk about that a little bit.
Mhm.
I really can't thank you enough for hosting us on
Yeah,
Saturday,
thank you.
and
Welcome.
what a
You're
fabulous location.
Thank you
That's
so
all-
much.
and thank
Fabulous
you so
people,
much.
everybody.
And thank you for doing all the research on it.
Yeah,
so now
Kim,
we
thank you. That
Yeah.
answers a lot
Yes.
of questions.
Oh, I
Yeah.
this is what I love to do.
and now we can give the right
Problem.
information.
This is what she lives for.
This is literally what I
Trust me.
live for. It makes no sense. So I'll send you everything I have. I'm happy.
That would be
Please.
awesome. This way we can give the right information when we give these
Yeah.
tours now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you. It's always an honor to go into these historical places. You know, I
Oh,
always
yeah.
say like every bump, every orb, every EVP, you know, it's a memory, it's a spirit, it's a person's lived experience in these places.
Yes.
And it's really an honor to be there and to just try and communicate and see if we can cross that veil, you know?
Yeah, and we have to
That's
remember too to respect that their place.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
it's their home. You have to go in like
Mhm.
everywhere we go
We
in.
always say
We respect
please
it.
and
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us in
come.
here.
Always.
You have to treat them like they're still alive, which we do,
Mhm.
and just be open to whatever they have to give us.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Love it.
exactly. And I think
Um,
over time you'll get more and more of that double layer evidence where names
Oh,
keep
yeah.
coming
Mhm.
up, where people keep seeing this woman. I really believe, I really feel this woman is very, very present there. She's a very wonderful soul. I don't think she is doing anything negative, and that'll just start stacking up and creating that background story to help you know who's there.
And once
Yeah.
Anthony comes, cameras Anthony and Jenny with her recorders and leave them
Kim?
on. Kim and
I
everyone.
still have evidence on here that not evidence,
Oh
but
yeah.
I didn't look through this yet.
We
That's
do
how-
Oh,
got
yeah,
we got a show coming on after, so we do have to end.
Okay.
right.
Sorry, I hate to do that to everybody. We
Thank you.
No,
Don't
thank
go
you for
nowhere.
having us.
don't
Yeah,
go
hang on.
nowhere.
Yeah, thank you both.
We'll talk to you afterwards.
Okay.
Don't go off. Okay.
Thank you for
Okay.
coming.
I just
Thank
want to
you.
thank
You're welcome.
everybody that
Thank
was in
you
the
guys for
audience. I
having
want to
us.
thank you guys for being here. Thank you very much. I seen on the thing that Adam from Texas wants to come to New York for some hot dogs
Awesome.
or street corners. You don't want to eat those dirty water dogs for $5 a
Yeah,
pop.
you don't want those.
You really don't want those, Adam. But I also want to say, when you go on investigation, you got to be safe out there and not eat those dirty water dogs, Adam. And if you want to look for ghosts, you don't want to be a ghost. I want to say, ciao, familia. Forget about it.
Bye everyone. Thank you. See you next
Thanks,
week.
everybody. Bye. See you next week.
Hey, how you doing?